Okay, so let's learn how to create uh, access logs for classic load balancer. So basically, access logs help us in troubleshooting, maybe, or for auditing purposes. Okay, so it helps us know who tried to access our load balancer and what they tried to do, maybe to access which particular URL or resource, and as well why some errors are recorded on the load balancer. Maybe there's a target error or a client error. The access logs will be able to give us that information. Okay, so you can see it captures the detailed information about requests sent to your load balancer. Each log contains information such as time and requests was received, the client's IP, latency, request path, etc. etc. Okay. So for troubleshooting purposes and for monitoring auditing purposes, it's very important that we enable access logs. So you can just go to website, on your website, and just type access logs for classic load balance. Okay. Then just click on the link. Then there are a lot of requirements that are actually needed here. So let's go to enable access logs. All right. So we need to create a bucket. Okay. We need to create a bucket. So go to S3. Go to S3. After you've gone to S3, we need to create a bucket and have specific bucket policies. Okay. All right. So maybe I'm just gonna create this bucket by the name CLB logs. Okay, access logs. Okay, so let's see if that bucket is unique or not. Let's see, the bucket is not unique. Okay, Gtech. Yes, Gtech CLB access logs. That should be unique. Bucket should be unique globally. Okay, all right. Then go into that bucket, S3 bucket. Then under permission, it's very important that you add permission and include whatever is here. Okay, all right. So when you are inserting bucket permissions, it's categorized. Regions available of August 2022 or later, regions available before 2022, and GovCloud. So ECS1 actually is a region before 2022. Okay, so you can see it's here. It's even number 1. Okay, North Virginia, where I am. All right. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, just copy this bucket policy and come to your bucket and say edit, and I want you to pay. You should just paste that bucket policy there. Then there are a few things that we need to modify here. ELB account ID. This is not your account. This is ELB account ID. ELB account ID is here. It's available per region. Okay. So I am from US East 1, North Virginia. And the ELB account ID will be this one. Okay. So that's what you copy and you replace here. Okay. So I replace this one. Perfect. Then, importantly, bucket ARN. Where do you get bucket ARN? It's pretty much simple. Just scroll up and here it is. Just copy that and just one thing that I would like you to add, just add a slash and asterisk. Oops, sorry. A slash and asterisk, okay? Such that any resource that's coming inside that folder, okay? All right, then update your bucket policy, okay? So what we've just added is ELB account ID as well as our bucket ARN, which is already there, okay? Okay, and only added a slash and asterisk, okay? Perfect. So let's go to the classic load balancer, which is here. Okay. In the classic load balancer, we have HTTP and HTTPS listeners. Okay. So we should be able to get HTTP information in the logs. Whoever tried to access our load balancer, which URL they used, whether it was success or a failure. Okay. All right. So this is our classic load balancer. Go to attributes, then access logs. Just edit here. Scroll down to the very last, and here it is. Okay. So login interval. How frequent do you want your logs to be sent to the bucket? Being this is a demo lab, I'd like our lab logs to be sent after every 5 minutes. Okay, 60 minutes is too long. We cannot wait for that one. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just choose this one and choose our bucket here. Choose, and that's okay. And accept changes. All right. So I'm going to try to access our load balancer several times. Then in this bucket here, let's go back to objects. So if you try to refresh, we should get a test file. Let me just try to refresh. Yeah, good. It should get a test file that, yeah, this test file shows that the load balancer has successfully synchronized with the bucket for ease of logging. Okay. All right. So let me just go to the load balancer here. Okay. So I already have a record that points to this load balancer. Okay. So first of all, let's try with the load balancer DNS name, and we'll run it HTTPS. Okay. Okay. Then that one. All right. Then another one will be HTTP as well. That one. Okay. All right. So let's see. And also let's go to Route 53 and check which record was there. Route 53. Okay. So let's see. Yes, just connect. As well as this one is working. So I'm going to try to do it several times so that we get a lot of logs at the back end and try to analyze the logs. Okay, perfect. And as well on this side, it's still not loading. Let's just go to Route 53 directly and hit it from Route 53. Okay, perfect. So here it is on Route 53. The CLB is 0. Copy that. So let's wait for 5 minutes and try to refresh this one. We should get yeah, here it is. I think they are coming. Okay, so we got another logs. So let's try to download the logs and check, inspect. Yep, so here is the new log that, yeah, so this contains a lot of information. Yeah, so perfect. So this, as you can see, so that's one of the log entry. So let's try to inspect the name of the load balancer, the time of the request, the name of the load balancer, my client IP, and then the server, the backend server, where the request was forwarded to, the latency, the DNS name, latency, and as well as response code. And this is what I try to access. Okay, HTTP port 80. And let me just search for request for HTTPS as well. The request for HTTPS, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so that's how to configure access logs for classic load balancer. So you can use this public documentation as a guide, okay, and ensure that you just have correct bucket policy, right? Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.